Guess you totally missed the opportunity to do OCs during oc-tober. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't planning on doing OC that kind of, you know, the like. Okay. Anyway, first of all, I should turn this down in the background here because that's too loud. Second of all, hello. I'm doing a substitute stream, doing it on Monday instead of Tuesday for reasons, you know. Since I tend to stream like kind of late in the evening, I kind of want to, you know. Yeah, I'm sure you understand. Here, first of all, let me stop this animation, and I guess we can come over here for just a second, so I can yap a little bit. Hello there. Zoop. There it is. Oh, it's all fucked up because of the last stream that we did. Let me fix that real quick. Oogie googie. Every time we gotta do something. Let's see. So, is it in the TV itself? I think so. So we don't have that. There's no input from that. So yeah, turn that off. It is plugged in though. Yeah, my capture card is still plugged in. That's what you guys were seeing there for a minute. So it was blank. But anyway, I wasn't planning on doing oc-tober last month anyway. It's not some. I don't usually do that kind of stuff. Sometimes I do, just for fun. But I haven't really done like a big, like long trend kind of thing in a minute. Maybe I should do one again at some point. But I had the idea, since we've worked on arrows for like 6 weeks now. It's something like that. I don't even know. It's something along those lines. It's time that I get back to my own projects and do some of my own stuff for a bit before I pick my next target. And then we focus on that for a while. Also, of course, I want to finish concepting silhouette, cue ball silhouette, my actual fella, and not PC Kun here, because I didn't. I don't know, I haven't put enough time and effort into that. So we'll probably be doing some of that today, some silhouette. We're gonna work on this animation here because I, on a whim, just made this like little like faith doodle, and I was like, this would look really cute animated. So we'll fuck around with that for a little bit. Probably start out with this. I got some lines I want to clean up on this, a few things I want to switch around. And then when I feel like I'm done with this, we can go over and mess around with silhouette a bit. And I think I might change Silhouette's design slightly from what I've shown you guys before. You guys have been seeing it on and off over the past number of weeks. I've shown like screenshots, different versions of like this jacket here, this guy right here. I'm cutting off his head. And then there's the one down here. This thing, I think this is a really cute drawing, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with this design because I saw the protagonist of Psychopomp 2, which is a guy who looks a little something like, let me see if I can grab it real quick here. Oh, it's not in an easy place. I have to go get it. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's not the right place. Is it here? There it is. Okay. This is taken as a screenshot from a Twitch VOD because I couldn't find him on Google. Much as helpful as Google is, you know. This guy, look at this guy. This guy's exactly the same aesthetic as Silhouette, in my opinion. I don't know a whole lot about the lore of Psychopomp. Apparently there's like some kind of crazy shit going on, and I did watch several different people play through it. I didn't pick up on any of the lore of this game when people were playing it. It just didn't compute for me. Like, I didn't know what the hell was happening, really, other than like, you know, symbolism. But like, this guy is a kick-ass design, and it's the exact same idea I had for, like, it feels like, just looking at it and the way that this character talks in the Psychopomp 2 preview. Oh, this is spoilers, by the way, I guess, technically. It feels like the exact same idea I had for Silhouette in some ways. Except Silhouette is really gay. I just scrolled way up for no reason. Let me grab my pen. You know, we got fucking gay, this little gay freak right here. And then on the other hand, you got like a much more like stoic kind of motherfucker. I love this design. I love this idea of it. I might try figuring out if I can, ooh, this is not supposed to be on stream. Goodbye. Yeah. So, I'm going to try to work that into Silhouette. She made an appearance. Okay, halfway through stream today, I'm going to show you guys like a preview of the final Eros animation. Because you might have seen it when I posted on Blue Sky and whatnot, the video, which I really wish Blue Sky had higher quality video, man. I really wish they would do something about that. But yeah, I put her through the thingamabob we were using last time I streamed, with the dirty video mixer. And she came out super great. Like it looks really cool. It's super sick. And you guys haven't even seen the final animation yet. So, I mean, outside of that, I mean, that was the final animation, but it's really obscured. So I thought it was okay. And besides, I haven't tagged anybody yet. I haven't done any of the stuff that you're supposed to do when you finish up a thing for a person. You know, it's just a little preview for you guys, a little special thing. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work. Enough yap. I'm gonna work on this little freak right here. I had like a kind of an animation, and I did put it in the Instagram announcement. Oh, this is so bright. I apologize for how bright this is gonna be. But I had this in the Instagram announcement, and that was the original version I exported. And now I've come back and I'm like, oh, I don't want to use that version anymore. I want to clean this up a bit more and do different stuff with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to clean her up here. Probably mess around with her legs. I think I need to make... Okay, so the laundry list of things to do, I'll just say it out. I haven't been saying... I ought to do that. Like when I start stream, I ought to give you guys a laundry list of everything I want to do just at a glance that I can think of. First, we're going to clean up some of these lines to make them more in line with the vision that I have. It sounds so stupid when I put it that way. I don't know. I gotta think of a better way to put it. I don't know. It's just because I need to clean up these lines, make them look nice. This shoe, you know, for example, this one's cleaned up. This one, not so much. I want them to have a cleaner look because I think it helps sell the idea better. Then there's going to be some stuff like I want to correct her hair here. It doesn't feel right. These lines are too thin right here. We're going to make those thicker. And then we're going to go through and animate and make a cute little animation. I'm not going to post her like this. I think I'm going to run her through the thingamabob and do some compositing stuff. And you'll get an idea of what that looks like with the Eros animation in about an hour when I show that off. And then over here, again, I still want to work on silhouette here. We're probably going to come in on this one and just go crazy. Just like hammer the hell out of this. This is pissing me off just looking at it. It looks weird. Their head is way too wide. Super strange. Maybe we'll screw around with some aura concepts. Because look at how different, look at how she's like evolved lately. She is so different looking. Even from like this. I don't know how much I want to divorce her from this original though, because I really like this, and I like how thin her bangs are. I don't want her hair to be like crazy thick. I don't know. I'm always going back and forth on stuff like this. And this could be also time that we mess around with Saiji again, because I did say I wanted to draw something with Saiji. That could happen this week. I don't know that I'm actually going to have a whole lot to do this week outside of like this kind of stuff, working on things like this. So I think I might have time for afternoon streams, Thursday, Friday-ish, potentially. We'll see. Obviously, you know, Wednesday, nothing Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm not going to be available at all. You're not going to hear from me. And regardless of what happens on Tuesday, I'm going to be here Wednesday. And you know, I don't need to spell it out for you guys. I don't think. I think it should be clear enough. Bleh. I just don't particularly want to be doing this in the middle of a whole bunch of major news breaking. Feels a little weird. My tablet is really filthy. Hang on a second. You know what? You guys get to listen to me clean my tablet. You can't hear the Windows noise, so I did it for you. I'm gonna get the spray bottle because my tablet screen is filthy. I usually do this part off stream because it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like cleaning my tablet is like, it indicates that I'm a gross person who gets my tablet dirty. But I don't know, probably everybody does that and they just don't clean it. Who knows? I suggest if you have a tablet, you know, it's worth cleaning every once in a while because the screen gets like, I don't know. In my case, at least, I guess when I drink stuff, I get sometimes like drops of like water or whatever on the screen, I guess, or something. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's because I'm like yapping too much, especially since I am streaming and drawing at the same time. So I'm like blah 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 blah, spitting all over the damn screen. Okay, anyway, that's why I didn't want to talk about cleaning my tablet on stream. Cat's out of the bag now. Now you all know why I'm cleaning this. Oh, it looks perfect now. Perfect, except it can never be completely perfect. You ever clean a screen and you still see like the little like swirl smudge marks? And you're like, damn, I really love to get that out. I really wish I could get that out. And you just keep going and going and it just does nothing at all. There's like a certain limit to how much you can clean something. Like whether it be glasses or a screen or whatever. Usually something transparent that's meant to go over like in between your eyes and whatever the thing is. So glasses or screens. Yeah. There. I cleaned the buttons not too long ago. I hadn't done that in a minute and it was it needed that. It needed that. Oof. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you saw any of that, but every time my screens flash, like I mean, every time I connect a new monitor to my laptop, my screens do like a thing. It's like a Windows 11 thing where they like shrink and then go back to full size for a second to be like, you connected a screen. Here you go. This is your visual indicator that a new screen has been connected. Very neat. Very, very neat. Super neat little haptic thing there. Not really haptic. But would that be haptics? I don't know. Haptics are like the kind of like a controller vibration though, right? Then what would this be called? Sorry, my microphone is 100 miles away. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't tested my audio. What do I sound like? Then what would this be called? Sorry, my microphone is 100 miles away. Oh god, it is crackly. I'm sorry. Testing. And unmute, please. God, it is crackly. I'm sorry. Testing. And unmute. Please meters. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now I'm gonna listen to myself. Because I made it worse. I'm sorry about that. I hope I didn't make it even more worse. Please meters. Oh, there it is. Okay. I did make it even more worse. To myself. Wait, is it done? I made it worse. I'm sorry about that. I did make it worse. Yay! Okay. Hold on just a minute. God damn it. Okay. Oh, I am here. Hello. Testing, please. I'm unmuting. Come on. Come on, catch up. Oh, I am here. Hello. Testing, please. I'm unmuting. Okay, it sounds good now. Sorry about that. Sorry. I don't want crackles. I don't like crackles. They make me they upset me. They suck. And I broke PC Kun horribly doing that. I think it was because I had to... Oh, that's why, yeah, because I moved my screen. You know, one thing about having a laptop, they put the webcam in your screen, so you tilt the screen and the webcam goes up and the tracking goes up. God, it's gonna be really weird when I'm actually using my phone to track. I'm gonna have to get like a whole new setup with a phone stand and stuff like that. I need to start thinking about those things. The the video that I shot the other day for of the thingamabob of my setup, my analog setup, I had to use, so my microphone here is on a selfie stick, actually. It's a selfie stick, and I took the clamp, the phone clamp off the selfie stick, and screwed my microphone into it because it was the same hole, like at the bottom of the microphone. It's meant for like tripods. It's like a standard, so it's just like, well, screw it. I could just fucking put my microphone on this thing. Why not? Makes a really good mic stand. So I just put the clamp back on and put my phone back into it and filmed that, filmed the thing, the setup doing its thing. But yeah, so a little bit behind the scenes there. At some point, I have talked about this before. It might be worth getting a microphone that does my voice better justice, because I feel like this one kind of cuts off the low tones. Maybe a little, I don't know. I've had some really deep, like rumbly sorts of things in my voice lately, and I've been like, I don't really hear those on my mic, and I would like to hear them. I feel like this mic doesn't quite do my voice justice. Now, I'm probably not going to go the Shure route or whatever the hell. Probably more like the Rode Pod mic if I do, but I'll have to get like an audio interface for whatever I choose regardless. I think I can do this in a way that I'm going to be satisfied with these lines. I was having a bit of difficulty with this the other day I was doing it. I'm trying to make it look like it's one fluid stroke with no ends. It might seem a bit like strange because like, oh, don't you want to retain the value, I don't know, the value of having like a natural looking stroke? Yes and no. It's hard to explain. They're just, to me, there feels like a middle ground between having it look like just a doodle where it's just slammed down and having it be like polished enough where like it still looks like a doodle, but to the untrained eye, you cannot tell the difference between the polish and the doodle. Ha 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 ha. So rude to talk about, but it feels rude. It feels like almost talking down on like on the audience, but at the same time, like I probably wouldn't have been able to tell the difference when I was less skilled. So, you know, it is what it is, as I say too often. Actually, I haven't said that in a while, have I? I don't think so. All right, I gotta space the arm out just a bit more for this part, because I have to draw this shit slightly wider. So I gotta be real careful about this. I think one thing I need to think about in planning out future arts is also what people are gonna want to come watch, you know? Because I'm pretty sure drawing arrows for a month was really, was definitely like one of those things people would want to see. People like to see. You know what else people like to see? Dreams about that vaguely feel like they're about content creation, but animated, which is not something I want to do. My dreams are fucking weird. But I did have one waking up this morning. I feel like it felt like there was something, I can't remember. It just vaguely felt like something like that. I've had a bunch of dreams about like making stuff and just the general like kind of vibes that I've gotten about it. I think that's what, like I've talked about having lots of dreams lately and whatever, and it's hard to explain the vibes, but I think that's a big part of it. It's really strange. I'll like wake up and I feel like I've gleaned some new insight into like making stuff, and like the insight is like meaningless because it was dream bullshit, you know? Oh my god, I just discovered something amazing. Also, I haven't streamed on a Monday night in, you know what? This could be a funny little trip to do right now. I wonder if I can find the last time I streamed on a Monday night. I'm checking. No, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at, we don't care about November. We want to go back. We want to go all the way back. Let's go back in time. June of last year. Oh, this isn't gonna tell me. Oh, you know what will tell me? A certain website. Oh, that won't pick up because I'm not fucking, yeah, it won't pick up. The certain website I was thinking of doesn't track if you don't have under 5 viewers, which is very common for me. So it looks like last time I had a regular schedule that involved Mondays. Had to have been, I know it was last year, I know that, because I'm pretty sure I got my new schedule like the beginning of this year. I've been doing Tuesdays and Wednesdays for a long time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is that a Monday? That's a Tuesday. That's a Tuesday. That's a Monday. I did a Monday that time. That doesn't look like it's part of my schedule though. I can't really tell what the hell my schedule was in this era. What the fuck? Sometimes I was just streaming on Wednesday or Tuesday. Damn, fucking last September 2023, I was just streaming like once a week. The hell? I don't know, I think I wasn't really in the best of places at that time though, so that's kind of fair. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, it looks like I was doing, oh no, there's Tuesday, Wednesday, and then sometimes Thursday. I can't remember what the deal was. I think I was just like so tired after, I was working a lot during that time. That's probably a big part of it. I was just too tired after work. Tuesday, wow. Wow, I've had this Tuesday schedule for a long time. Oh, there we go, Monday, Wednesday. I remember this schedule, my Monday, Wednesday schedule. Monday, October 31st, 2022. Holy fucking shit, that's a long time ago. Monday, November. I'm gonna see when the exact time change was. Let's see, Thursday, Sunday, that was December. These are all weird. December was a weird month. Looks like I streamed a lot in December. Oh, I must have switched my schedule around December then. December 2022, and that's when I became a Tuesday, Wednesday stream. Sort of. Although my schedule was really weird and inconsistent through like a lot of this shit. Weird, strange. God, it's been several years since I was a fucking Monday, Wednesday streamer. So obviously I'm probably not gonna do this very often, but I was also considering streaming during the afternoon today because, you know, art does better on weekdays if you do it during the afternoons. And people just want to watch art during the afternoons. It's just the fact of life. Afternoon, so they can do work at the same time as they watch the stream. I completely understand that. That's why if I do an off stream, it's usually in the afternoons. My sleep schedule is completely destroyed right now. Even with daylight savings, I am like, oh my god, it's not good. It would be even worse off if it wasn't for daylight savings. It would be like really bizarre, like official streamer schedule practically type. You know, like partners always talk about. I shouldn't say that. But a lot of people, they'll talk about their stream schedules and they'll be like, oh yeah, their sleep schedules. They'll be like, oh yeah, I woke up at like 3 p.m. today. I'm like edging that a little bit. Also like, it's like I don't think I want to go quite that far because I do have stuff that I have to do during waking human hours, and it's kind of difficult to do that if everybody else is asleep. So. Fuck yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm a terrible gamer, and it's been proven. I have recent evidence now that I can point to. Last night, I was watching the stream that this wonderful playlist comes from, curated by Great Sphinx. You should check him out. He's linked as a recommended on this channel. And every once in a while, he'll pull up this game called Star Trek Hollow Match. which is a first-person shooter Star Trek game, which is the funniest thing ever because Star Trek is about like peace and love and everything like that, you know? So it's super ironic that there's a first-person shooter kind of official mod for a game about that. And it's like a free to download and play game. So I downloaded it, I installed it because he was like kind of not exactly hosting a server, but he was like, oh YOLO, why don't we do this before stream or whatever. So I go in and I'm with all these guys and I'm like playing this game and my ass is getting kicked over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm getting obliterated like so badly. It's a, you know, it's a PC first-person shooter. I can't aim to save my life. I cannot aim for anybody. I can't do anything. And it's going so fast. It's like obliterating every brain cell I have available. I have nothing. I cannot respond fast enough. It's so funny. Like, I'm laughing my ass off at the same time, though, just because it's like I can barely tell what's happening. But I'm familiar with, like, first-person shooters that are super fast. Although Halo isn't... Even Halo Custom Edition... The first Halo game on PC, the multiplayer version that I used to play, even that wasn't quite as fast-paced as this. It's actually like way slower paced. This is like Star Trek Hollow Match is basically on the speed of like Unreal Tournament, because I think it's intended to be like Unreal Tournament kind of based. And it was moving at 1 trillion miles an hour. I could barely understand a thing. So people were getting like, there were people out there with like, people in the game match with like 20, 30 kills, most people. And I was down at the bottom with like 2. That kind of shit, you know? So yeah, direct evidence that I do not have the chops for games in this day and age after so long away. I'd have to practice a lot more if I wanted to get any good at that game. Kind of makes me sad because games are super fun, but it also is like there's a point with me where like I can't play a game if I'm not like having fun with it, and it gets kind of like it's a little like, oh man, I can't follow this, it's like so much, it's overwhelming, and it's like, you know, for me personally it's like that at that point then it's like, oh, this isn't quite as fun anymore. I did have fun watching it though. I like did a few rounds of it. I was like, man, I don't know if this game is for me. And I just sat and like watched after that. I'd seen him play it before and it looked like fun. And it does seem like it would be fun if I could get the movement system down, but it was just so, it was a lot to learn so quickly. It was only the first time I'd ever played it, so maybe eventually I'll get used to it, but I just feel like I wouldn't necessarily be like able to adapt to like the kind of first person type of stuff that's going on like today, for example. This is like my big worry with games and stuff is like I don't really do collabs because most people want to do like games, and I don't know how to play games. Not very good. I'm worried that like I would open the game and like be like, wait, what? What's happening? Even though like I've watched people play games, then there's still just some things that like I see people do and they like do it as like second nature. And then if I get in and try to do get in and play the game, I don't remember the things that you're supposed to do off the top of my head. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm a little bit slow with games. That's why I don't do them too much. It's why I prefer like messing around games. Also, just kind of do whatever rather than goal-oriented ones. Though I say that, Minecraft is a messing around game, right? People install a lot of mods and they give themselves a goal. And the people that have been playing Minecraft for like 10 years straight can do that stuff like nothing. It's like nothing to them. It's like breathing. But to me, same shit. I get stuck on it. So I'm like, wait, what's happening? And it's like super basic stuff to everyone else. It's really tough stuff. But yeah, I have direct evidence that I'm terrible at games now, so. Anybody ever has, if anybody ever needs my resume, I'll just show them clips of that particular stream because it was being streamed. You can see direct evidence of my ass at the bottom. It's literally right there. Okay, where's her head? I'm gonna change this to pupils real. The layers panel being gigantic on the side like this may be a permanent thing just because it's really nice to be able to see all my layer names very easily and have like multiple like depths to my layers. And since I set the UI up for it, it's not that big of a deal. Also, there's all this room now for this fella to stand without blocking the canvas. Your PC coin. There's music. Going bananas. I also don't really know how long I'm gonna go tonight. We'll see. We'll see. We're in the first hour right now though, so it's hard to tell. Cause it will, I do kind of make decisions on the fly about this sort of thing. Okay, I'm gonna redraw this guy because we ain't keeping that. Get rid of this. Yo! Reminds me of like Civilization 2 music. Whenever I hear this. I'm pretty sure they had a track like this too. Oh yeah, look at that. Symmetry, baby. Though I need to see it without the ahoge in the way. It's not really an ahoge, but like what else do you call her? Like weird little hair cowlick. It's like there's two names for an ahoge. You either call it an ahoge or a cowlick. And that's sort of what she's got going on, sticking off her head. So funny to me. Faith's ahoge and like Ara's weird hair, the way it is with her bangs, they're exactly the same thing since they're basically like the same character but like gigantic derivations. If that wasn't clear enough, I feel like it should be like super obvious. If you look at my characters for a few minutes, you're like, wait a minute, this character is the same as this character. Like, yeah, I draw one character. That should be good, although I think I got a weird problem here. Oh no, that might be okay. Oh, maybe a little bit. There, round it off. Goobus. Goobus. That's sharp. Do I want that to be sharp over here? I thought it would be make sense if it were rounded, but it is on her head. So maybe it ought to be sharp, actually. Just for the impact. Okay, well, should it be needle sharp or like pointy? Because like there's a difference. This is kind of like a rounded sharpness, and then this is like needle sharp, you know? And I feel like Faith ought to be, should probably be needle sharp because she's Faith. Faith be like that. But then also, what kind of aesthetic value does it offer? This is me like turning my thought process into like something ridiculously verbose. It's more like, do it look good? Does it look good? No, it don't look good. Change it. Way more words than I ever need to use to describe something. Booga booga make art. Make arts. Also bothered by like this getting so narrow down here. Here, get the brush bigger. This right here getting so narrow, and then this kind of stopping right there. But because this is at a tighter angle, like this is way more twisted over here. That's a kitty. I'm sure you can hear that. I'm leaning too far forward. Boop. I should fix it. But since this is like way more still to this direction, this angle, kind of twisted backwards, maybe it, I don't know, maybe it can still work. It doesn't really matter. I'm like picking over a detail that nobody's even gonna think about, probably. That's the point of this though. That's the point. That's what makes it good. I aim to make it look good to artists first. Because if it looks good to artists, then there's a good chance it's gonna look good to everyone else. I suppose. I suppose. What's kind of in the gap there? Now, I don't think I should do this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm being my own boss here. I'm telling myself to do a complicated edit. Oh, this isn't really that complicated. Then I'm probably just gonna delete in a second anyway. Be my own producer. Oh shit, that reminds me. I want to talk about the VTuber that sounds like a producer. That is way too tight. See, this is not happening. You don't do that. Unless I curve it out. That's possible. It might be worth it to curve her out like that. Then I'm wondering, like, because this is intended to be like kind of like this shape, you know? Just kind of subtly, you know? Because if it actually were that shape, it would look not good. It would be kind of bad looking. I mean, maybe if I... No, I don't want to go that What if I took that further and came back around? But then I have to move her, and it's okay to move her other leg up if I do this. No reason not to. I don't think it hurts the original concept too much. So this drawing here is based off of an animation of the VTuber Camilla when she first debuted. There was like an animation of her just kind of floating in midair with her legs crossed that has existed in the back of my head for a long time at this point. That kind of thing. I love the general like floaty smugness of that. Fits Faith real well. I do need to take a breb though, especially while we're still in the first hour of stream here. What are we at, like 40 minutes? Yeah. Okay, well this is a general idea of what this idea is gonna look like here. Idea. I got an idea of what it's gonna look like. Idea. But they look like clones of each other. It's kind of lame. I mean, what happens if I go back? It looks like a needle when I do that. Tried to hold it down, don't let me. That's weird. I need more caffeine. It's so thin. Is that okay? Or should I really keep them like identical? I don't know, for consistency's sake, I might make them identical. Or I could bring the other one out further. I can make it wider. Why don't I copy this for now? And then if I feel like coming back to it, I can. Oh, this is fucking... Okay, that's okay. Boogie boogie. Let me go back. I'm gonna do Breb real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna run a little teensy ad, about a half break. If you guys don't mind. Let's go ahead and mute. Yeah, I don't have a normal layer to just work with. Here we go, here. There, big ol' Breb. Oh, am I dropping frames again? I hope not. Looks like I dropped frames at some point. Oh well. Boogie boogie. Let's see. Where is the damn thing? There it is. Brub. Hello. Did I be back fast? Oh wait, the ad's still running. Okay, hopefully anybody that was still in the ad is out of the ad by now. I just got back. Just take a quick sip. Alright, goodbye, Breb. Don't need you. The amount of Brebs in the time lapse of arrows. It's so funny. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the VTuber that sounds like a producer. I might talk about that later though. You can probably just relax for a little while. I've yapped about nothing for long enough. Is that a good shape? Let me check. No. Bufungal. That's probably fine. How does this feel in comparison then? I mean, it's really close, but they kind of look like duplicates of each other. I mean, it does communicate that there's like a knee there, which is nice. I don't think I made these thick enough. I'll come back to it later. Where's the arms? Music got real crazy there for a little bit, but I think we've listened to this album before. It tends to do that. Interesting to interesting soundtrack to change blinker fluid too. Yeah, speech patterns. How many times have you guys had to hear me here we go again. How many times have you guys had to listen to me do that? Bumbling. Good old bumbling. So of course I've animated on stream a little bit before, but I don't think it's a good idea to do that here tonight, because we will definitely drop some frames if I do. Not really any option around that. She does look really cute when she's bouncing up, or hovering up and down. God. Floating up and down like a fairy. Very elegant. Very graceful. In my brain, I keep going back and forth on what I'm gonna have for dinner tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, I should get Taco Bell because I haven't had that forever. And then it's like, but I have a taco place near me that's like super good that I haven't been to in ages that actually has like good chorizo and stuff, you know? So yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the second one. Such a silly little playlist. I think this particular track was done in the 70s, right? In 1974. Funny how much of this music is from the 70s. Good chunk of it from the 80s too, which makes sense because the whole like computer revolution kind of time frame. Funny how much I talk over music that's meant to be slow and kind of like vibed with in a lot of cases. Some of this music is pretty intense and works really well for this stuff though. Again, as I was mentioning before, the owner of this playlist uses it on occasion for different purposes. And they were playing some pretty fast-paced gameplay last night, and they were playing the Gran Turismo one we hear all the time here. Because they actually know how to appropriately cue their music. At one point, they were shooting on the beat because they were playing the game at the same time as they were listening to this music. And they don't talk while they're streaming. So it was like syncing up with some of the emotes that were going around. It was really funny. The chat was using. It was like a choreographed dance. Very entertaining. Now I want to move them back closer together. They're like way too far apart now. It's so funny. Almost makes me wonder if this shouldn't have been expanded. I'll undo. Yeah, it does feel a little too thick. Now they seem like the correctly spaced apart. It's so funny. Ah. Okay, well, I'm okay with this for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and close the timeline. So we got this freak to work on. This freak is gonna get like a bunch of stuff done to them. At the end of the day, I kind of want this to be, I want you guys to have some input on exactly what direction I go with this, because this isn't just for me. So although I do want to have like a design in here involving that suit jacket and stuff like that, I'm gonna weigh your guys' ideas and with this. So like I'm gonna post this up on probably in my Discord and ask and see what how you guys are feeling about it. All this stuff down here is gonna go though. Could I get like, man, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna copy this guy to a second layer, and then turn it blue, get a rough idea of where I'm going. Or I could turn it a different color, probably a different color would be better. That's on the wrong screen, can't do anything with it. Oh, mouse. Green, sure. There's gonna be like a green edge to everything, but that's okay. Oh, that's too bright. There we go. Oops, wrong layer. I was thinking the bottom of these could become like straight leg rather than like cubed like this. I don't know if I'm even gonna keep the colors and stuff. I wanted to bring the suit element back in, and I really like these shorts and this belt. No, not shorts. I like the hips and the belt, but I don't know. I'm like all over the place, and I'm still thinking up different ideas. Is there any other stuff I want to do tonight? Oh yeah, I don't have anything else I really want to work on. So I'll probably like whittle away. I did say something about Aura, but I don't really have any ideas for that right now. I'll whittle away at this for a bit, and then maybe we'll go back over to Faith and mess around. Really nice to have something to just work at for a super duper long time though, like the Arrows project. God, I think having a bunch of caffeine in my routine has like made it so like I'm used to staying up like way later. Why did I drop a little bit of frames? That's weird. Why am I dropping frames right now? What's happening? What? Oh, my internet died. That's cool. Did the stream drop? Is the stream dropping? My internet just pooed out. That's okay. Very cool. Awesome. Sick. Very awesome. Very awesome and cool. Oh, one of my things just dropped. One of the streams I had open dropped too. Huh. I really do think, I don't know if you guys can hear me right now because of all the frames that have dropped. Ugh. I feel like there's like some Twitch server issues happening over the past few months. Like ridiculous. Yeah, one of the streams, one of the big people that I watch, they dropped their stream too just a couple minutes ago. That's weird. I don't know, just around this time, like over the past month or so, there's just been so many like internet issues. I think it's like a fucking national thing. For reasons. You know, cough, cough. Something's happening. I swear to God. Anyway, we're back. Seems like everything's good now. It really feels like some of the servers out here just shit in the bed so hard. For some reason. You know, and looking at like this design, I was kind of wondering, I don't know if I can do a black tie on white. I'm not sure if that's something that would work here. So I was wondering about a white tie on cue ball's like dark carapace. Because like this part down here, this is white, and this is like black up here. I'm gonna just put my thinking cap on, so I might go a bit quiet. Again, straight leg. Don't really want to remove too much of the whimsy from it, but I also don't want to come across too much like a little guy. That's always been something I've been kind of wary of. I need that whimsy though. It's like super hard. It's a really hard balance to strike. I need something that I'm going to be happy with and that other people are going to look at and be like, whoa, that's super neat. Straight leg is too much. We can probably still go like this, just not quite so puffed out. It's a bit more extra than I was really thinking I'd want to present myself as. There's a lot to think about with this sort of thing. Oh my goodness, am I lagging? I think my crap is lagging. Encoding overloaded, huh? Why are you overloaded again, encoder? What is even open? There's nothing open right now. I don't get it. There's nothing open. There's nothing running. Oh, my stupid laptop switched back to the wrong refresh rate. Okay, that helped a lot. There we go. Yeah, massive drop in CPU usage from that. So silly how it's like that. My laptop has a 144 hertz screen. And I have a toggle as to like whether I want to use that particular graphic option or not. And turning it off saves a lot in resources. So I always do it because I'm an old and it's okay. Well, no, not too old. My eyes are acclimated to lower refresh rates, probably more so than younger people's potentially. Like I don't even really notice the difference. I mean, in games I will, because I feel like games are a better environment for that sort of thing, but all I have up on my screen right now is OBS, so like what's the point? Especially if it saves like 15% of my CPU, 20%. Ooh, Good old post-dinner doldrums, I love it. I love it when my stomach is digesting food and makes me sleepy. So how would a freaking dinner jacket, sport jacket kind of deal look on this guy? What kind of situation would we be looking at for that? I don't know if it could be off shoulder or not. So one thing with Saiji, the character I was thinking of drawing, is they have like a cardigan kind of deal that hangs off their shoulders. Well, that hangs off his shoulders. Well, that was a lip smacking sound. I'm sorry. Probably shouldn't be doing that. This guy right here got a little cardigan with big old buttons. Hangs off his shoulders like that. And then he's got the, oh, you can't see my mouse. There we go. Then he's got the button up. That if you put a tie here and you turn this thing into like a suit jacket, it's a lot more like business-like. No cap like this, but we got our own ideas for that. You know, we got our own stuff going on with that. How wide is the band? Oh, it's pretty thin down here. Definitely kind of want to face like this. When we raided into Ompuko, I was reminded that Ompuko has an avatar that has like kind of jagged teeth. Like they have an avatar that's like this with like jagged teeth, and they got like a round thing going on. This sort of deal. And it made me like, you know, I think I know where I got some of my inspiration for this from. Even though I didn't notice it. It's a good design. I vibe with it. I like it a lot. Probably more so than most of their other designs. They have a lot of different designs for their character. They're very, they go all over the place. They used to make all kinds of crazy things. But for whatever reason, like, they don't do that so much anymore. Again, the VHS filter that we got on this stream and the JPEG filter are both from Ompuko. I don't want them to... I did think about doing the Miku sleeves thing. Remember, these were originally Miku sleeves. And this is like a nice silhouette. I don't know, it's hard to like really... Maybe I could... I wonder how much of this I could flare and still get away with it. I just wanted to tone it down a little bit. What can I do with the shoes? The shoes are huge. The shoes feel very toy-like. And I thought that was kind of cute, but I don't know if I want to do that because although it's cute, it doesn't really feel like I should be doing that for myself, for my own character. I also don't think they should be really super duper noticeable or laced up. Probably make more sense to make them like kind of formal shoes. I don't know, but they're so like big and clunky. I mean, I could always do like... I was thinking of like filling them in, like more or less, just basically just keeping them totally filled out. I'm filling in the whole canvas, aren't I? Did it fill? No, I just did nothing. Okay. Whew. My brain. You know what was really nice about drawing arrows for all that time? I could, whenever somebody comes in, I could explain exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it in like 30 seconds or less. Which is something I've been trying to get better at. I think it's really important to say what you're doing and like what you do in general and who you are and all that when new people come in who may be interested in what you're doing. I wasn't expecting anybody new to come in from that dirty video mixer stream, but we got a new fella in here. That was real cool. Nice to see if they decide to return at some point. I'm probably not going to do any more dirty video mixer streams in the near future though, because I think they're better for like special events. Like it could be something like again, when this guy is a 3D model, and I say when, not if, when, I'll do like a big event for like revealing them and shit. And then we do like a gazillion like funny little things and stuff. Any more, yep, there we go. Finishing off my caffeine here. Oh, you know what else I wanted to do? I wanted to try, we might do this actually. I forgot about this. I want, where's she at? Do I have her? There she is. This motherfucker right here. I want to redraw her. I think she's a super duper cute design. This is one of my, if you haven't seen this before, this is one of my OCs that I wanted to have in a comic I was going to make. She can breathe water through her hair and other like methane, like nitrogen and shit like that, as well as breathing normally. She's like an alien hybrid kind of character. And she's from a place with like lots of windmills and salvages stuff and things like that. Maybe familiar to certain people. That kind of concept of a character from a planet full of ruins, salvaging things. I just like the idea. I think it's a cool concept. You know, because I didn't... Oh, you know what? What if I did something in between? I like the legs. Not the legs. I like these new legs. Kind of subdued a bit more. I don't know if I want to add like crazy stuff down the pant leg though. I like the new pant legs is what I'm trying to say. And then on top of that, what if I put the jacket, but the jacket's like a jacket with a lapel and stuff? Well, you wouldn't be able to tell, would you? I'm so far off to the side. Jesus. Let me fix that. There we go. That's a little better. Stretchy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man, people's streams are really struggling tonight. I wonder if that's a thing for everyone or if it's just the few people that I've been watching. Huh. So funny. You guys remember that knock feature that Twitch introduced? I love how many people have figured out how to disable that. I only ever see like small people with it still enabled. Because some people just don't care. Cough, cough. Anyway. I could always just paste the jacket over. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that. I might do some Ondine sketches. That's her name, by the way. This is Ondi. I did figure out a name for her. Eventually, it took forever though. Definitely not inspired by any popular music from the 90s. Totally not. I don't want to start humming music while we're listening to music. It'll get confusing. Also, it'll be painful for you. For you. What am I doing? I don't need to avoid that. Who gives a shit? No one care. Autosave, please. Autosave my life. God, I wish I could. Wish I could auto save my life so I could load from previous save on a regular basis. Yeah, that figures. Oh, those are gonna interfere with each other. I gotta get rid of these guys first. Great. I can probably stack these guys on top of each other with no problems. At this rate, I'm probably gonna end up talking about the VTuber that sounds like a producer on Wednesday, if I remember. Yeah, it could be fun to keep. The jacket has like such a unique thing going on, and it wouldn't be too difficult to like make that in geometry, and it just stay consistent throughout. Problem is, I don't know how it's gonna work when I raise my arms up. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen there. I guess it would have to. Oh god, though, how the fuck am I gonna rig that? Jesus Christ, I have no clue, not a single clue how that would be rigged. It'd be like really weird. I guess it would have to like sit in one place at my like back, and like when I raise my arms, it would just bend the sleeves and like maybe distort the geometry a bunch. Potentially. Oh, I remember this. There's somebody who's watching a thing that I have seen before. Let's see here. I wanted to fix. What was I gonna do? I was gonna shoot. Forgot what I was gonna do. That's not a good thing. There was something. Was it with the drawing? I can't remember what I was gonna do. I give up. I don't remember. Woohoo. I'm not gonna drink any more caffeine. I think I'm gonna. This is gonna be a short stream today, but I appreciate those of you who are lurking. Usually that's how I would solve this problem, is I'd take a swig of swig of the juice. I don't care for that too much. Is there any way I could do a tie here? I mean, I guess I could like wrap it around like this. I don't really want to do a tie on a. Oh, there could be something to that. It could be fun. I don't know. What if I did it like, you know, like straight cut, like a cut tie that just like is cut off at the very end, kind of like this. It doesn't make any sense though. If this is a hole, how the hell is this gonna stay on? Who cares? Honestly, that'd be kind of that could be a real funny thing. Just be like, who cares? It's a fucking force field. It's magic. How does your tie stay on? Just be like, I don't know. Leave it in there as like an Easter egg for every like pedantic person who like comes in and is like, why is the tie just, how does it stay on? How does it not fall off all the time? Just to get people to like point it out. It's to make you point it out. Engagement bait in the form of a tie. It looks cooler though to have like the fucking neck hover stump though. That's a big part of it. So originally when I was doing the jacket thing, I was gonna have like the fucking the button up underneath kind of sticking out of sleeves like that. But if we're not going with that direction of things, then obviously I can't do it down on the pants. It makes no sense. There's no unless I want their long johns sticking out their pants, which makes no sense at all. Hmm. I'm gonna come around to the other side. That's too thick on this side. There's like doesn't make any sense. But the sleeve should be pretty thin. Oops. I think the tie would be pretty fun there. It feels a lot like it feels kind of Miku like to do this one over here, especially with the colors I was gonna introduce. I don't know if I'm gonna do color or not though. It's like I don't really want to, but at the same time I want to because I'm worried that if I don't, then it's gonna be too boring. Hmm. Also, I'm not so sure if I'm cooking today. Hmm. Head feels so wide now. Something's different about the vibe of this one that I liked better. Oh, I think the face needs to be bigger. Probably part of it. Oh, no, 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 not fixed. Should I make the... Oh, good lord. Something's going crazy on my other screen here. Reminds me of the Eros animation. I'm still going to show you guys that, but I'll probably do it right before I end in a little bit. Oh, I just gave this non-sharp edges. I'd rather not do that if I can help it. Where's the layer gun? There it is, okay. A little thinner in here. Not really quite round enough. It's gonna be a weird place to have the green line showing through. Oops. Definitely want to get rid of laces. Not really into that. I've done laces on so many things. I've never really vibed with them very well, honestly. Even though I put them in the designs, they kind of look cute, but I don't know. It's just not into them. I don't like them very much. Why is it always gotta be sneakers and laces? Feels like something I don't really want to do too much anymore. I want to see if I can find a different thing to do that's more interesting somehow. Feels like passé to me. Oh, it's this guy talking about lava on the seafloor again, but like reversed or something. I wonder if I could like pinch it inwards and then back out. That'd be kind of funny. Like, what if it's like this? Definitely gonna lock in a bit more today, I think. And just see if I can get some stuff done, depending on how I feel. Nah, that's nothing. I don't care for that. Let me think here for a second. So a suit jacket, right? Is that what I want to do? A suit jacket hanging from their arms. Do I want the sleeves to be that, like, thick? I guess that's the reason I decided to go with thick in the first place was so that, like, it gives more of a rumpled silhouette. And with a character like this, you gotta exaggerate. That's why I was doing the poofs at the bottom of the pants legs in the first place, and I decided I was like, oh, I want to go more subtle with it. It's supposed to be almost reminiscent of straight leg like this. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna fix the microphone for PC Kun, and I totally forgot about that. My brain ain't totally here today either. Let me fix that, see if I can just do this. And click. Hello. Oh, now it's working. Okay, great. One click. That's what I forgot about earlier. I was like, what was it doing? Immersion unbroken. Immersion fixed. There we go. I like these pants a lot, and these hips, I really like them. I don't want to get rid of them. And even these things here, I kind of want to keep a little bit. Unless I can find something else to put there. That would be more like appropriate for like a corpo-ish outfit. I like the tie kind of too, but the tie is like really... I'm lifting that directly from a really recent design that I've been drawing a lot of. Guess which one? So I don't really know if I should do that. Feels almost too like obvious. But I really like the idea of my character having a tie. Silhouette in particular was designed with a tie in mind. That was the whole plan. Could be fun. I don't know. I don't know. I have to sit on this one a bit. Maybe I'll keep working on this in a little bit. I'm pretty low energy, honestly, right now. And tonight in general. I think I'm gonna call it early. Like, real early. Usually I cut it off at 2 hours, but I think this is not that bad of a place to end it. However, I will, before I go, give those of you who are lurking a little sneak peek of what I've been working on and what I'm going to be posting on Wednesday. Let me get it open here. The Eros animation. I know this is an off night. I do appreciate those of you who came, regardless. I just really did not want to, I don't know. This week is a tough week. You know. This next couple months is probably going to be interesting, to say the least. I will be back on Wednesday, of course. Hang on, it's still open out. It takes a really long time to open After Effects. This is how I composited it, so sorry for the flashbang. Ow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is probably going to lag the stream too, so I apologize in advance for drop frames. Ooh, you see all the things that I have open. All the projects. Look at her. Bam. It's got to render some of the frames, so it might lag a teensy bit. There we go. Look at that. Hell yeah. I'm going to send you guys out on this. Here. If you're new here, I do have places you can find me that are not here. Right here. Oh, I thought the bot wasn't going to post for a second. Took a second to put that out. Ping's Discord. Ping's only at the moment. My Blue Sky and my Twitter, where I post when I go live. Technically, I post that on Instagram too. Oh, I just realized the chat box on this I was supposed to move it. Let me do that real quick. While I'm over here. Transform, copy, come over here, transform, paste. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, those are the places you can find me that are not on this site and where I post updates of when I'm going to stream and stuff. And on Wednesday, I'm going to post to Twitter and Blue Sky this animation, the finished version. You're seeing like half of it right now because I'm going to do 2 different parts of it. It's going to be an 8-second loop. Yeah. Thank you all for coming tonight. Will you pop for just a second? You stayed, lurked, whatever you decided to do. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. I know this is an off night, so yeah, extra appreciated if you popped in for just a bit. Bye-bye.